I'm gonna finish. La la la, wait till I get my money right. Tupac told me back in the days, you know, you had to get your money right and then you go to war. So I'm going to war.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can I finish?
Interview adjourned. Peace.
Oh, hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. I am back again with another video for you guys. We love to see the content flowing as per usual. So guys, if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, first of all. Second of all, please, while you're at it, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. That would do me like the biggest favor ever, and I would just so greatly appreciate it. And it would be great for you as well, because listen guys, the content is flowing at this point. It's coming out. Whether you like it or not, it's coming, okay? So thank you so much again. And if you're not new here and you're returning, then thank you even more. And we love to see that as well, guys. So I was going to jump on here today for a couple quick videos. I'm going to do the first one and then hopefully get the second one out. I don't know. Y'all know how it goes. Shit be, you know, life be lifing, okay? So, but we'll focus on one thing at a time. And so I wanted to come and get into a couple things on this video with you guys, and let's just talk about it and see what y'all think and see what is going on in this world today. So guys, apparently, if y'all didn't know this, Trump wants to burn the Constitution. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard this on like all the mainstream media platforms and everything, but Trump basically said that he wants to take the Constitution and wipe his ass with it. That's what I heard. I heard that he actually wants to rip it up and flush it down his toilet like he did all of those notes from the White House. You know, I'm hearing conflicting reports, but what I can deduce is that Trump wants to destroy the Constitution. So I don't know if you've heard this, but we're going to explore these claims and see if they are actually factual. And then we'll give you guys a quick update on YE24 and what is going on with Milo, Ye, Ali, Nick. You know, it seems like a whole shit show is happening. So we're going to get into it, guys. So let me know what y'all think in the comments after the video. I would greatly appreciate you guys leaving your feedback. We love that as always. And give the video a like if you like it. Of course, that's a given, you know. Please. I would so appreciate you guys doing that. So first article we're going to get into today is going to be from People magazine, and I just want to point out that while I was looking for an article to go ahead and discuss on this video, I clicked on a few articles, and I just want to show you guys an example. Like this one here from CBS News. I was looking for specifically like his quote, like Donald Trump's quote, because I want to read it for you guys, and I want to let you guys be the judge yourself of whether or not what Donald Trump said actually constitutes him calling for the termination of the U.S. Constitution, as CBS News puts it here. But funny enough, they didn't even include Donald Trump's full quote. They were basically just like, you know, paraphrasing him and putting like all these like bits and parts into what they basically, you know, their interpretation of what he said, which is very dishonest, guys. It's super dishonest and it's super gross. And honestly, I'm not surprised. But I just think that it's funny and to point out those things whenever you see them in the mainstream media, just so we can have an understanding of what it is we're up against and the propaganda and disinformation that is being thrown our way every single day. So if you haven't seen this yet, guys, I've been seeing it all over, everywhere, you know, articles galore, social media, that Trump has called for the termination of the U.S. Constitution, and the GOP responds with silence, People says. So, guys, let's read the comment, and y'all tell me. Okay, so this is what he said, guys. We're just going to get right on into it. So, this all happened after the Twitter files leak or whatever that Elon Musk put out, and so Donald Trump was responding on Truth Social to those leaks, which clearly showed Democrat and, you know, some Republican meddling in the election with Twitter, but mainly from the Democrats. And so this is what Trump responded to on his platform. He said, "So, with the revelation of massive and widespread fraud and deception in working closely with big tech companies, the DNC and the Democrat Party, do you throw the presidential election results of 2020 out and declare the rightful winner, or do you have a new election?" Okay, so then he continued, "A massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Our great founders did not want and would not condone false and fraudulent elections." So, can y'all let me know, because I couldn't find it in this in these two paragraphs here. Where did he call for the termination of the Constitution? If I'm not seeing something, I will admit my bias. Trump is my unbiological father, so I do have a bias. But I like to think that I'm pretty fair when it comes to things like this, and especially reading straight from his very own truth. I just don't. Where did he call for this? So when I look at this, when I look at these statements here, I see a key word here. Okay, so he was calling for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles. Even, keyword, even those found in the Constitution. So not to say that all of the rules, regulations, and articles within the Constitution should be terminated. He said if there are such rules or articles within the Constitution that have allowed us to get to the point that we are at now, where we are having elections that are, I'm not going to say it. I'm not, because I got my video removed last time for claiming. Obviously, 2020 was the most fair election in the history of ever elections. This is all Donald Trump's words saying this. You guys know I would never question an election. But I'm just saying he was trying to make a point that if these things were going on, which we know they aren't, we know, we fucking know, YouTube, that this would constitute some sort of uprising, and this would constitute some sort of, change to occur within our systems that have allowed things like this to go on. So I didn't get, the whole threatening to abolish or threatening to terminate the Constitution, that all these liberals had their whole entire panties on fire about. I didn't get that from the statement. So after he came out with this, people just were all over the place with their responses. So there was Republicans, or should I say rhinos, disavowing him, saying that, he should have never said that. This is the end of his political career for saying these things. Instead of looking at this in an honest way and in a constructive way, and actually having a backbone and standing up and saying, listen, that's not what Trump said, so maybe go back and read the statement. No, that's not what we get from our politicians on the right. Not at all. So I saw maybe like one or two came out and said, look, this is disingenuous. This is basically, this is retarded, and it's not even a good faith argument to be had here. So let's just talk about the content of what he was saying instead of immediately jumping to misconstrue his words like the mainstream media so loves to do, and twist it around to make it fit a narrative that they have. So this is all like 2016 all over again, guys, where they would take a statement from him and totally twist it and say that, and report it as news. That's what drives me crazy about it, is that like they will throw up a title of an article that states like with no question that this is what he said. And it gets spread like wildfire all over social media. And if you guys don't know, we have actual retards living in our country with us that do not critically think for themselves, guys. They read articles if they can read. That's an if. And if they can't read, then they hear it on the news, and they get hysterical. The drum up hysterics are just, it's so easy. It's like giving candy to a baby. So this is what we're dealing with here. And this is what we're going to be dealing with if we want a candidate like Trump who is obviously not part of the establishment. They want this man buried, okay? They want him gone. And so if we choose somebody that, like, the mainstream media is actually, like, just, you know, they love Ron DeSantis. They're propping him up as, like, this is the guy we need to go with, which, you know, I'm not going to, like, rule out Ron DeSantis forever, but not right now, sir. You go sit back down in Florida and you keep it okay. You keep it great over there. Florida's doing great. We need somebody like Trump. And I need Trump to keep this same energy because he's getting better. Like, you know, ever since the dinner happened with Ye and Nick, he is getting better. He's putting out more powerful statements, more just bold things. He's going there. He's taking it there. And we need for him to keep taking it there. Because the more that the liberal media does this and misconstrues what he says, and the more we can disprove it, then the better off we're going to be in the long run. And we just have to have somebody that's going to go in there and just, like, get rid of everybody, okay? Literally wipe the slate clean in Washington, D.C. and get rid of all of these fucking losers who just want to see this country fail and go down the fucking drain, okay? So excuse the language, but it makes me mad, guys, because, like I said, this is 2016 all over again. And they won't even admit, like, they won't even, like, the real story here is still Hunter Biden's laptop, even though it's old. It's so old, and so, like, it's kind of like, my God, like, what are y'all, keep up. Like, we were on that shit 2 years ago. But it is still, if you're going to put out an article about this, what transpired over the weekend with the leaks and then Donald Trump's response, Donald Trump's response is not the story, guys. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, media. You're failing. Not surprising, but you are. So I think we just need to make sure we're understanding what's going on and making sure that we are reporting accurately. Please, media, we're looking at you, okay? So I wanted to get into, if they get into here, he followed up with a clarification. And if it's not here, then I will go to the next article. This is Kevin McCarthy. We're going to read the Constitution on the floor of the House. Okay, bye. God, ew. What is wrong with these people? So, okay. So here it is from the Hill, okay. So after the outrage and all of the, you know, just fainting and, like, clutching of the pearls from the media, Trump came out and clarified his statement, as he does, and, you know, just to call them as ridiculous as they are. And so this was his statement after this all transpired. The fake news is actually trying to convince the American people that I said I wanted to terminate the Constitution. This is simply more disinformation and lies, just like Russia, 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 and all of their other hoaxes and scams. Trump wrote Monday night saying he meant that steps must be immediately taken to right the wrong, okay? And he said in a separate, all capitalized post, Trump wrote that if an election is irrefutably fraudulent, it should go to the rightful winner or at a minimum be redone. Where open and blatant fraud is involved, there should be no time limit for change. So that's what he said, and he said what he said. So, you know, and I tend to agree with him. You know, my default is, you know, I'm going to stand with Trump. He does say some, you know, cringe things. When he was pushing the vaccine and telling me how great it was, okay, back, give me 50 feet. I will call out Trump when he's wrong. But in situations like these, where it's the media just trying to brainwash people, I don't go for that shit. And it makes me even more energized behind a candidate like Trump. Or even Ye, I might say, like, I don't know, that's like totally, you know, in like the atmosphere of possibilities. Like, it's totally like beyond the scale. But I'm just saying that whoever the media tells you to not listen to and is a bad person, most of the times you can almost bet that they might be lying. So I would just suggest you guys do your own research and let me know, was those statements him calling to terminate the Constitution? And what do you guys think? Would it even be that bad? Not to terminate the Constitution, but maybe we need like a rewriting of the Constitution, or even like something where we can like strengthen the Constitution. Just like maybe a little edit. Just let me know. Let me know what y'all think. It could be a work in progress type document. So what do y'all think about that? And while you're thinking on that, I want to get into one more story and give you guys an update about what is going on with the YE24 campaign, or quote-unquote campaign, that's not actually a campaign yet because he hasn't officially announced, I guess, whatever. It's like a lot of election laws, things going on, campaign funds, blah, blah, blah. So before it even got off the ground, we have Milo Yiannopoulos already off of the campaign, guys. And I have to say, I'm happy to see it. I really, truly am. I was saying this the other night when I was doing the InfoWars video that I was glad to see Ye and Nick doing their own thing by themselves. They just actually did a Gavin McInnes podcast episode, just them two as well. And something was not sitting right in my spirit about Milo. Maybe it's the fact that he used to be gay and he is like kind of this troll, which there's nothing wrong with being troll or gay. It's just the combination of the two, plus just a vibe. You ever just get a vibe about somebody? That's what it was with Milo. I didn't like it, and I was right. Listen, I'll just go ahead and say it. I was right. So this is from Newsweek.com. Milo Yiannopoulos parting ways with Ye's 2024 campaign amid controversies. And of course, they tried to spin it and say that like he left because of all the statements that Ye made. That's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that actually Ye fired him because he was causing and sowing division. And there was also rumors and rumblings, which I will get into also, about Milo being an op, guys, a whole ass op, and talking shit on Ye, saying bad things about him, and then also just being a past operative to other people that he was once friends with and then turned foe. So I think that Ye finally got wise to the game that he was playing. And then also that whole Trump dinner thing, I feel like that was a setup. Like I said, it was never a setup from Ye or Nick. It was more so Milo doing something dishonest and underhanded. So this is the statement that Milo posted on Telegram. Ye and I have come to a mutual conclusion that I should step away from his political team. Ye is a genius who I have come to love and respect. We remain friends. I will continue to pray for Ye in all his endeavors. And then he followed that up with a statement, a quick little post and delete, if you will. And it was real quick. I saw it like in real time, but I didn't get to screenshot it. But he then turned off all of his comments on his Telegram channel, because I've been following his channel, obviously, and he used to have it to where you could comment and interact. So all in one fell swoop, he posted that first statement, then posted this, and then turned off his comments. So I'll read you the second statement. Let's see, where did it go? For the record, I had concerns about a potential new hire, but I never tried to get anyone fired, especially not people I personally brought in, who owe me their gratitude, loyalty, and respect. Shady bitch. Okay. Wow. And so the gay man comes right on out, okay? Supposedly he's been to conversion therapy for his sins of being a homosexual, but I'm not getting that from this post here. It's giving me shady. It's giving me shady, lady. So who are you talking about, Milo? Because why did you feel the need to clear the record anyways? Nobody even said anything. But you. So it's just very odd. Okay, so then I was also, after they appeared on the InfoWars podcast, Laura Loomer, who was actually featured via a phone call on that podcast, was coming out strong against Milo. And she was dropping the tea, honey. So this was something that I found on Reddit that apparently Laura Loomer brought attention to. these were past statements, okay, from Milo Yiannopoulos, dissing Ye, calling him gay, and implying he is a tax cheat, okay? So I'm not going to read all these comments, but especially the black homosexual Kanye West, which was made in May of this past year. Okay, so there's a lot of disparaging things in this post here. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I did not appreciate it. So she has been on a mission to expose him, and I guess it worked. You know, she posted on her Telegram shortly after Milo posted his that Milo got lumered. So I don't know, guys. Looks like this Jewish woman got the best of him. Well, what do you guys think about that? I'm kecking. I'm here for it. Good for you, girl. We have to expose them. We have to name them. If they're not with the program, America First, and, you know, making things better for this country and getting the right people in there, and we don't tolerate users and abusers of Ye, okay? Ye is in a position right now where people are saying that he is being used or he is being like propped up by all of these different players, and it seems like Milo was kind of playing that game. With Nick, I really don't believe that is so. I just know how Nick feels about Ye and how much he loves him, and so I truly think that, you know, he has his best interest at heart. Of course, he's an outsider, so he doesn't have full perspective on Ye's, like, you know, mental state or whatever, and how he normally acts. But everyone who's going out and saying that Ye's crazy, I don't believe so. I don't believe that is genuine to say. I believe that he is on a mission right now, and I don't really feel like anyone could stop him. Even if somebody were to reach out and actually try to get him to shut up, I just don't think it's going to work at this point in life. I feel like we're at a turning point, and Ye is at a personal turning point in his own life where he's going to just do it. He's going to do what he feels like needs to be done. He's already lost so much. There's nothing left to lose, so it's kind of like double down or nothing. So I wanted to get into this last thing. This was Laura Loomer, appeared on the Kill Stream with Ethan Ralph, okay? So she was talking about her new channel on Cozy, and explicitly, to discuss her new channel on Cozy, and explicitly anti-gay, anti-woman, anti-black, anti-Semitic streaming platform. Oh, I'm sorry, this is from Right Wing Watch. I was like, who's writing this? Of course, this is from Right Wing Watch. So this is, okay, it makes sense now. This is how they're describing Cozy TV. So that's funny. That's cute. Okay, so it's anti-woman, but yet Laura Loomer is going to be on. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So this is Nick Fuentes' platform, if you did not know. So I'm not even going to read the rest of this article because it's just going to be pure propaganda. So let's get into what Laura said on the Kill Stream.
It does not want me in Washington, D.C. And I think there's also people in the so-called America First movement who don't want me in Washington, D.C. People who claim to be America First, like I said, who really aren't America First. They're all about themselves first. But
now, you mentioned that a couple times. Like, is there anybody in particular, or
name
like,
them?
You said that a couple, like, that you feel like
name them, Loomer,
kind of worked against you, or said certain things here and then a different one somewhere else, or.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very, it's very clear to a lot of people that there were a lot of high-profile conservatives who worked against me. For example, you had Milo Yiannopoulos, who was openly on Telegram talking about how he was forming coalitions while working in the office of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene to form coalitions with the left and the right to try to keep me out of office. And there are many people who have the screenshots. I'll send the screenshots to you and you can see them yourself. But I think that's really problematic, and I think it's a problem when you have people who are claiming to be America First and promoting this idea that they are supporting and promoting America First candidacies, then working behind the scenes in their own words, with the left, right, coalitions of the left to take down America First candidates. And I know there's a lot of people, fellow cozy streamers who are very aware of what I'm talking about and have seen the screenshots themselves. And it's a problem. It's a shame. It's a shame that we have people that are so selfish on our side that they're willing to actually work with the radical left to sabotage America First candidates. You have to ask yourself, at what point does this sabotage prevent America First from actually having a true America First fighter in Congress today, fighting for their values and fighting for their agenda? And so these are very, very serious issues that we're dealing with, right? We're talking about deliberate forms of sabotage to attack and prevent a very viable, popular America First candidate.
Okay, so she was mainly getting into her beef with Milo. Very woman-like. I thought she was going to be talking more about like what's going on with YE, but she doesn't really know. She's not really in the inner circle, but still, woman moment. Yikes. So, anyways, I just wanted to show that because there was some drama happening in the chat of the kill stream. So after Laura posted the screenshot of Milo actively trying to get her, what is it called? Like sabotage her election, Ali, who apparently, I guess it seems like he has stepped into the role of Milo on Ye's campaign. I kind of hope not. I just feel like there's too much personality there. If it's Ali, Ye, and Nick, I don't know. Too much. But we'll see. I mean, I think he might just be involved at on a micro level, but it's to be determined. But he was in the chat. Okay, he came in and to vouch for Laura Loomer and support her allegations, saying that Yiannopoulos is a washed-up has-been who has turned against his friends when he begins to fear that they might have success without needing to rely on him. So then Milo comes into the chat to send a message to Ethan Ralph, and he said, Laura has an impeccable track record of failure. Failure to sustain friendships, failure to keep employees, and failure to win elections. Her behavior turns allies into enemies. No one can stand to be around her for long. It's beneath my dignity to debate or converse with her in any fashion, but I'd be open to boxing her at Ralph Mania. Just two men in the ring, resolving things the old-fashioned way. Ooh, yikes. You can tell Ali, stop having sex with little boys. So there is Milo, again, with the bitchy gay comments, Normal life, I would love it. I like gay people. I love gay people, actually. One of my best friends is gay. I have no problem with gay people, and they're great to, gossip and kiki with, it's a great time. Love it. Love that for you. There's other issues at hand that are more important to me, but I think that when it comes to certain situations, like a Christian movement such as Ye's, maybe don't include a gay guy in there because it just doesn't make a lot of sense, okay? So it's nuanced, but I have my reasons. So yeah, it got real catty in the kill stream there, guys, and it's making me worried, honestly, because like I said, I think that this is all going to be for the purpose of getting Trump to kind of wake his ass up and light a fire under his orange ass. And I hope to God that that's the case, because at this point, I don't know. I'm finding it harder and harder to see how we could actually get Ye into the White House at this point. It seems like a fruitless endeavor. But there's a lot of time left, guys. 2 years, anything could happen, but it's becoming real messy. And all these people, this revolving door of there goes Milo, here comes Ali, Laura's got something. It's just a lot of drama and chaos surrounding what is supposed to be a message to make America better and to bring Christ into the forefront of this movement. So y'all let me know what y'all think, guys. I just think it's getting a little yikes. We still support Ye. It's still YE24. Even if he's not the nominee, it'll always be YE24 because that's our guy, okay? And we always love Nick as well. So that'll never change, but y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm seeing it's getting a little harder for me to see at this point. So let me know in the comments, guys. On your way out, please hit that subscribe button. I would love it if you would do that for me, guys. Let's get that subscriber count up to the moon. It's up, as Nick would say. Okay. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
I'm gonna finish. La la
La la, wait till I get my money right.
Tupac told me back in the days, you know, you had to get your money right, and then you go to war. So I'm going to war.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can I finish?
Interview adjourned. Peace.